What the hell? Why don't I even hear Jango Fett's blaster? Like there's like not even any sounds. Like, is it just me or is... I literally don't hear anything when I'm firing Jango Fett's blaster. What the? What the? Isn't there like supposed to... Okay, this is... Whoa, what the? Whoa, what the? What the? What the hell? What? No, what? No! What? I hit him! What the? There we go, one frigate already destroyed. What? What the hell? It's giving me 2 bars, but oh, come on, dude, seriously. Like, what the... What gives? Like... Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have a video for you guys that is... This has just really disappointed me. I didn't expect myself to be making a video like this. But earlier today, basically, I had gotten a video recommended to me from Penguins Zero, and I watched his video, and he's pretty much right on everything that he said. I played mostly single player last night, which I had really no problem with single player on the Battlefront Classic Collection, and I still will be finishing the single player campaign for people wondering. But I started playing the multiplayer. And the multiplayer, I'm telling you, is really, really disappointed. So for people wondering what's wrong with the multiplayer, you guys saw basically snapshots of what was wrong earlier there. Basically, if you try to search for any specific mode, your game will crash. The game already had a patch last night, so last night there was a patch. There is an issue, and I played a bunch of multiplayer matches today. I don't know if this issue has been fixed, but last night when I actually started playing a little bit, I had this annoying glitch where I couldn't respawn, where I would play like a full game, and the next game would start, and then what would happen is, it would count down like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 until you spawn, and then the game would just be stuck on 1. So you would just be stuck on the number 1, and you could not spawn at all. It was just stuck like that. Everybody would basically be leaving the lobby. Certain characters, their blasters have no sound like Jango Fett. I don't know why Jango Fett's blaster was just not working for me. I joined a bunch of matches, like I did not hear his blaster at all. Jango Fett was actually my favorite hero to play as in the original Battlefront 2, and the fact that I can't even hear his blaster, that definitely did piss me off. You have like massive lag problems like you guys saw with the sniper, and the thing about this is that was actually on a server that actually had good ping. So I don't even know why I was not even able to hit the targets. Even the tanks were like flying around. So like the tanks were flying around left to right, left to right. Like it's like, this massive lag. And then you had the terrible connection problems. Connection problems were just really bad in a lot of servers. And this I didn't experience, but I did read a bunch of comments from people saying that there was actually only 3 servers available at launch last night. Now there's, way more servers available. But here's the question is, the original Battlefront was a game that thousands and thousands of people played. Like, your trailer has received like 1 million views on YouTube. The fact that you would only have 3 servers available, I don't know what the hell is wrong with that. Why would you only have 3 servers available if you have like 1 million people that watched your trailer? That just makes no sense to me. And what I will tell you guys, another thing, is that space battles are pretty much dead. Space battles are I cannot find a space battle at all. Last night I was actually able to find a bunch of space battles. There was like 3 full servers of space battles going on, but now I can't find any space battles. If I find like a space battle, maybe there's like 5 people max in them. Like I played for hours today trying to find like a good space battle, and like the only one I was able to play in was that one I showed you guys before, I got disconnected and it crashed. So why is nobody playing space battles? Well, space battles were actually the thing that was my favorite feature in the original Battlefront 2. I love the space battles so much, and the reason I think the space battles were so much better in the original Battlefront 2 was because you could actually land in the enemy ship, and you could actually fight your way through the enemy ship and blow stuff up inside. That's what I loved about the space battles in the original Battlefront 2. But anyways, is the problem with these battles is that the land battles also have this problem, but the space battles have the problem the most. If you, like me, if anybody here has played a full space battle on this new version, you know exactly what I'm talking about, is the new space battles, like literally, they're over in less than 5 minutes. Like if you start a match of like, at least even 30 players, then the match will be over in less than 5 minutes. Like, and you're probably wondering, how does that happen? How is it over in less than 5 minutes? Because the thing is, though, every single time you destroy a special part of the capital ship, like you destroy a cruiser, usually there's 2 cruisers, but some maps have 3 cruisers. If you destroy the cruisers, you do like 20 tickets of damage, and then it's like 180 tickets together. So like the team that gets to 180 tickets wins. So like each cruiser you destroy, you get like you take away like you take away 20 tickets. So if there's like 3 cruisers, 20, 40, 60 tickets, remember you get 180 tickets to win, plus like every fighter you shoot down I think is like 3 or 4 tickets, and you can actually take down a cruiser in less than a minute. And it was like that in the original Battlefront. Don't get me wrong, the damage is still the same type of damage, but the thing is, though, is that in the original Battlefront, the reason that space battles lasted so long is because they were specifically designed for smaller lobbies. That's why they lasted so much longer. But with these, massive, tons of players is joining in now, the problem is that the special things that you destroy take away too many tickets. And what happens is the match ends so quickly. So if you destroy 3 frigates, if you basically destroy the ship's engines, if you destroy the ship's life support systems, if you destroy the ship's bridge, stuff like that, like the match will literally end in less than 5 minutes. So that is it. The space battles will just take, they end so quickly, and I haven't even talked about, the bugs there with that. So the space battles just end so quickly, and that's, one thing that's disappointed me. Is one thing that's kind of annoying is that the game does not have any kind of party up feature, which it really should have a party up feature. What I will say about this is I know the original Battlefront didn't have that, but the developers should have put something in. They should have put like a party up feature where you could party up with your friends and it's like search for a match, because the problem is that a lot of servers that you join, you actually cannot choose the team. It's auto assigned, and I get that that's meant to balance out the squads, but the problem with that is that you and your friends are not going to be able to be on the same team because of that. So there should be some feature where you can party up together, and then when the game balances it out, it puts you and your friends on one team. Because me and my friends, we were trying to do a space battle last night, and it was annoying as hell, because what would happen is one person would be on the enemy team, one person would be on my team, and basically what would happen is one person would just be sitting in the loading screen, and they would just be looking at how many people are in the Empire, how many people are in the Rebels, and what they would be doing is they'd be waiting till somebody leaves and then waiting to auto assign. And one of my friends, he was waiting like a few minutes for one person to leave. He finally joins the Empire, the side that I was on, and guess what happens? The match just instantly ends because the space battles take less than 5 minutes. So it's like, we don't want to constantly keep fighting our friends. We want to be able to, play a match together on the same team as their friends. Plus, the game does not have crossplay. There is no crossplay, which that is the biggest, killer of this game. The bugs, and the server issues, this stuff can be fixed over time. I know the game should not have been landed in this state. I don't know what the developer was thinking, but eventually, a lot of that stuff is going to get fixed. But the thing is, though, is that crossplay is not something that's probably going to get dropped. crossplay is probably not going to come in this game, is that if you wanted to keep Battlefront Classic Collection alive, crossplay was the best thing for that. Is that you could have, Xbox, PlayStation, and PC all playing together, but the fact that, only PlayStation plays together, only Xbox plays together, and only PC plays together, they're each playing, with only their respectable system, the amount of players that you're going to have is going to be a lot less. So I was able to find full lobbies yesterday, but now it's becoming a problem. And, we'll just take a look at some of these reviews here, but, yeah. So take a look at some of the Steam reviews. I wish I hadn't played long enough to be ineligible for a refund. Now I'm just hoping for a patch. This was not like the simulations. First hour of launch, only have 3 servers to join, massing about 200 people rounded up. Seriously, what the F is this? I'll update this review if I can actually join a lobby. Update, was able to join one Heroes vs. Villains match, and the Heroes side was completely broken. No one could join the Heroes team, which resulted in no one to fight against. I figured this may have been just a Battlefront 2 issue, so I hopped on over to play Battlefront 1 multiplayer. There are 0 servers up for Battlefront 1. Wow. I really tried to give this a solid shot over the course of the launch day, but the problems are too much, and the devs have a bad track record of fixing issues, which gives me little hope that much will be ironed out. The servers run poorly, the netcode is bad, I can't even stay in a server when the round is rolling over to the next without getting disconnected. Hit registration is worse than the original releases as well. So yeah, so about the hit registration, there are several times, and I'll actually have some of it up on the screen right now, there has actually been several, players that I fought against where I have actually been hitting them. I see, like, the little shot registering on them, and it does no damage. So it's like something's wrong with the hit detection. And again, I'm not on a server with bad ping. I've been joining servers with good pings, and even servers that I joined with good pings have that hit detection problem. So this is just a problem that has been happening with this Battlefront. And nobody's cheating, by the way. I've not encountered any kind of cheaters on PlayStation, but it's just mostly due to the how this game is basically running. That's pretty much it. What I'm saying here is, the reviews on this game are, overwhelmingly negative. And this game was like a huge part of my childhood, and the fact that stuff like this is happening now, I was really expecting much more. I think that a lot of this stuff is going to get patched because the developer is going to feel a lot of pressure to patch a lot of this stuff and fix a lot of this stuff. But it's like, man, I'm just getting pissed right now because it's like, why can't we ever have a game just launch in such a good state? People were so excited for the GTA Definitive Edition. We saw how that launched. Now people were so excited for Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. We thought there's no way they can mess up the original Star Wars Battlefront. There's no way they can mess up Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Well, unfortunately they did. They did mess it up, which I was like, oh, how could that possibly happen? But it did happen. But anyways, guys, I will be continuing the campaign, and if there is any kind of, update on this game, if they actually fix stuff, I will actually let you guys know. I'll maybe make a community post about it. But yeah, that is, that just severely disappointed me about this game, is I was just expecting much more, and I didn't realize just how broken the multiplayer was until I started playing it, because I was having a lot of fun with the single player. And then, I started playing the multiplayer. And speaking of which, why is there no multiplayer Galactic Conquest? If you actually had, like, multiplayer Galactic Conquest, that would have been so fun. That's a feature that was missing from the original series. You had the Galactic Conquest, but if you had multiplayer Galactic Conquest, and you had, like, a commander on each team who would basically choose where you invade, that would just be so much fun. But unfortunately, we don't have that either. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.